We've been in there, there ain't nothing going on.
When I say this with no exaggeration. This is the worst showcase that I have ever seen. I saw maybe 3 games that I was interested in this whole time, and one I don't even believe is real. Now, I won't run down everything, but let's take a look at some of the games shown here, right? They showed a CGI trailer for fair games, right? Why? Now, CGI trailers are bad as it is, right? But I can make an exception for a CGI trailer if we already know what the game is. For example, when they showed The Last of Us 2, it was a CGI trailer, but I played the first game. I know how it's gonna look. I know what it's gonna be about. I already kind of know, and so this is more of a, better than a JPEG kind of announcement. Cool. But a brand new IP and a multiplayer game at that. When has a CGI trailer ever been representative of how an online game actually plays? What are we doing? And these live service games are the games that my man Broken Games HDR has been twerking on a handstand, pushing 40 under every PlayStation tweet, pulling down his skirt, asking for a showcase just for them to feed us this. And man, I was hyped up too. I can't even lie. I tweeted in the morning, whoo! I'm feeling like a kid on Christmas right now. PlayStation showcase today, I was gassed up. Next, they show Helldivers 2. Lock Harmer host up because listen, they turned a top-down twin-stick shooter and gave it the PlayStation third-person template. Why? I remember coming off the back of The Last of Us, we got Days Gone, we got God of War, we got Horizon, and the Xbox guys made a couple jokes, you know, PlayStation releases Robot Last of Us, Motorcycle Last of Us, Norse Last of Us, right? And I was like, yo, these are great games, and they aren't the same. Stop complaining. I'm happy with what we're getting here. But fast forward to today, and all of this shit they dropping is starting to blur together. There's nothing different or original in the first party lineup dropping right now. Next, not even next, I don't know what was next, I forgot. Oh, we got that game that looks great, right? What was it called? Let me take a look at what it was called. We got Phantom Blade. Phantom Blade, I was like, woo, finally some good food, right? Finally a game that looks great. But the more I saw of it, the more I watched, I'm like, this is not a real game. This is not a real game. It's not gonna play like this. It's not, I can't see how, the way the camera moves. I'm like, yo, I don't know if this is quick time events. I don't know what it is. They took away the HUD and the UI, so we can't get a glimpse of that or what's happening really. It's like a cinematic in-game kind of trailer. But I don't believe the game will play like this. I don't even know who's making the game. And that's a common theme for this showcase. Who are these guys? I don't know who was making most of the games here, right? They would do, I don't know why they would keep doing this. They would show a transition, you know, some fancy, you know, turn up the production value. They got the X, you know, the circle, the triangle, the square. They got all these fancy transitions and lights, and then they do it and it'd be some random indie game. I'm like, yo, stop doing this transition. If you're not, I'm thinking, woo, finally, we're about to get to it. PlayStation games coming up, let's go. And they do the transition and it would be some, yo, and it wouldn't even be a fire indie. Like, I'm the indie guy. I like Seafood last year. I like Roller Drum last year. There was nothing of that level at the showcase here. It was straight trash. Like, listen, instead of a Seafood, instead of a Roller Drum, you know what we got here? We got Cat Quest, Pirates of the Caribbean. What the fuck are we doing? I was ready to turn the stream off. Then we got the Square Enix game that looks like Splatoon, but on PlayStation. Jesus Christ. People keep talking about PlayStation buy them. Do not buy them niggas, bro. Don't buy them. After seeing that game, don't buy them. Square Enix got rid of Tomb Raider. They got rid of Hitman just to release something like this. Why? Then we got Metal Gear Solid, the remaster and a collection. Cool, I played both of those. Those are good. I was like, I'm okay with that. It was a CGI trailer, but again, we know what those games are, so I'm not too mad at that, right? Then we got Final Fantasy 16. We've seen enough 16. It didn't need to be here. Then we got Street Fighter 6. Jesus Christ. We got Street Fighter 6, right? There's a demo, there's a beta on the store right now that you can play, and I believe the game comes out next week. We don't need to see it. We can literally go and play it right now. Why was it here? Then we got Five Nights at Freddy's. Holy. We got the Gran Turismo movie trailer. Jesus. What else do we get? We got the new Bungie game. Bungie's not even considered first party PlayStation. I believe they're under Sony, so it's not PlayStation Studios. And it's going to be on Xbox anyway. And speaking of Xbox, right after the showcase dropped, these guys tweeted 12 games that were showing at the showcase that are coming to Xbox. It's like, yo, they hyped. This was an extended state of play. This wasn't a showcase. This was an extended hour-long waste of my time that should have been a state of play so I could have my expectations set right. It's been 2 years since we got a showcase. I'm expecting them to show heat. I'm waiting. I'm like, yo, Sucker Punch might have something cooking. Nixus might have a port cooking. Bluepoint might have something cooking. Naughty Dog might be ready to show factions finally. Finally gonna see some Spider-Man. Maybe see some Wolverine. You know, there's so many studios and we haven't seen shit yet. We still, but listen, here's what I'm telling you, right? We watched the showcase. Tell me what you know now that you didn't know yesterday. What did you see? You saw more Street Fighter gameplay? You saw more Final Fantasy gameplay? You saw some Spider-Man gameplay? Cool, but we knew what that was really gonna look like to begin with. Like, it looked good. I'll get to Spider-Man in a minute, but what do we know now that we didn't know yesterday? This was supposed to be, yo, finally, this is a big event. We're finally gonna learn what's happening, what's going on. We don't know what's happening beyond 2023, right? We know Spider-Man's coming, then what? Wolverine, cool, then what? We know nothing. What do we know now that we didn't know? Spider-Man was the one more game at the event. I was expecting them to open the show and be like, here you go. You've been talking about it, you've been wanting it. Here, let's get it out of the way. Kick off the show. Instead, they showed, bro, what was the fuck? Yo! They showing Resident Evil in VR. Cool, but I played Resident Evil already. I just played Resident Evil 4. It just came out. A VR mode, cool. I understand you gotta support the headset, but it's like, yo, they didn't show. What did they show for real? I see people, oh my god, I see people on the timeline talking about 8.5. They're like trying to defend the game. I saw 10 games I like. I saw this many games I like. What? I just want to know. Listen, I made a little video. I want to delete the whole video. I want to change the title. I want to put it, trash it. I said, yo, I made a video. Maybe I've been too hard on PlayStation. No, the fuck, I haven't been. Yo, I see people talking about, what do you gain from defending this event? The event was straight buns. What? Really? I don't understand how anybody could like this event or see, you know, I like this, I like that. Like, no, the event was buns. Metal Gear, yeah, cool. It kind of got leaked. We already knew that. Like, come on, man. Let's be for real. And let's get to it. Let's get to Spider-Man. Spider-Man, there was a new, you know, slingshot ability and the wingsuit, and Spider-Man, you know, he's got the symbiote suit, so, you know, he's a little darker tone, you know, he's on demon time. That's cool, but here's the thing. I'm complaining, we didn't see any game. That's another, let me get to this. We didn't see any gameplay really for this whole showcase. The only extended piece of gameplay we got was for Spider-Man, and let me tell you something. We didn't need to see this much Spider-Man. I say that. They showed too much Spider-Man. This is another situation where they probably showed the best set piece in the game, just like they did a couple years ago when they revealed Uncharted 4. They could have kept this. Low-key, I saw enough. You know, he turned into Venom. He did the Venom abilities, right? And then it went to Miles. We saw the new traversal abilities with Miles. I'm like, that's heat. That's fire. I didn't need to see any more than that. That would have been, they could have cut the stream right then. They already didn't show shit. So, but they showed too much, and they probably ruined another one of the best set pieces like they did previously. This isn't a new IP where they need, you know, we need to put our best foot forward. We need to show you something. Like, we know it's Spider-Man. We know how it's gonna be. We already will probably know we were gonna buy it regardless of if they showed it or not, whether they showed it. Like, we're gonna buy it anyway, right? It was Spider-Man 2. We like the first Spider-Man game. We like Spider-Man as a character. We was there day one. You didn't need to do this. You didn't need to show this, and they ruined it. Without Insomniac Games, what would we have as the PlayStation gamers? We wouldn't have Miles Morales. We wouldn't have Ratchet and Clank. We wouldn't know that Wolverine was coming. We wouldn't have Spider-Man 2 coming. Insomniac is single-handedly carrying the whole PlayStation lineup right now. And it's embarrassing, because where is everybody else? Where are the games? Why? Like, I'm so tired of this. But here's the thing. Before the showcase went live, I was saying to a couple people, and everyone was kind of saying this, it's been so long. How could the showcase not be great? How could the showcase not be amazing? This is where we finally learn what's to come. You know, Xbox has been having a bad few weeks. PlayStation about to deliver the finishing touch, the final blow, right? And they're about to knock it out of the water. They're gonna prove why PlayStation's on top, this and that. And they absolutely did not do that. Before the showcase, I said, as much as I want this showcase to be great, and there's a lot of things that they haven't revealed that I want to learn, I would find it completely hilarious, just based off how hype everyone is, if the showcase was completely buns. And then the showcase was completely buns, and I did not laugh once. It wasn't even, I thought it would be funny. I thought it would be hilarious. I was like, yo, if the showcase is completely just the worst thing ever and everyone's so hyped up, the timeline's gonna be on fire, it's gonna be jokes flying left and right. But no, I was not laughing. I had such a smile on my face before the showcase. You should have seen me. I was cheesy. I ordered a little takeaway. I was hyped. I was in there with Kofi. We were streaming together. I'm like, yo, it's about to be crazy. You know, last time I was a showcase, that man Kofi was twerking on the handstand for the games that were announced. I'm like, yo, it's gonna be that part 2. Here we come. But it was so terrible. I was watching it, yo, the whole showcase, you know, this little joke, this the bathroom break, I mean, the indies come up, this the bathroom break. The whole showcase was a bathroom break, and PlayStation was shitting on us with this fucking showcase. The only games that I saw here that I liked was Spider-Man 2, which I already knew I was gonna like, Metal Gear, and the 1, 2, and 3 ports. Knew they were coming because they leaked already, and the old games, no, we're probably gonna like them. And Phantom Blade trailer, which is probably not really gonna play like how it looks. So I'm just here like, yo, I feel like an hour of my time was wasted, just entirely. I remember I was so hyped up. By the time the end of the show came around, I had a headache. I was looking all sad. I wanted to go lay down. I felt like my time was wasted. I just can't believe it, man. I was like, here it comes. Now, I don't understand what anyone gets. I don't understand it. People hyping the show up, defending the show. The show was unacceptable. This was an extended state of play that wasted everybody's time. It was completely awful. I'm not here to say that the show wasn't for me, but you know, if you liked it and if there were games that you like to see, then that's really all that makes a difference. No, the show was ass, and if you like the show, then nigga, fuck you. Expectations were through the roof, not just for me, but for everyone, just based off how long this is. And this sets a bad precedent, because now, what happens when the next showcase rolls around? When is the next showcase? You've ruined the credibility of the name showcase. You know, state of play, we expect that to be trash. You could have saved everybody the trouble just by naming this state of play. We would have been like, say less. We know what we're in for. Some of these games, this didn't feel like a showcase. This felt like Summer Games Fest. And you guys already know how I feel about Summer Games Fest. Summer Games Fest is buns. And all of these announcements that they made here, apart from Spider-Man, could have been shown at Summer Games Fest. Nothing about this, no game showed demanded the presence of a PlayStation showcase. It didn't demand all the eyes on it. It didn't demand all the attention on it. Listen, this was the worst event. I'm not saying that exaggerating. I'd rather watch the Xbox showcase than this again. I don't know what they were cooking, you know. And another thing, how Jim Ryan got to just keep his mouth shut at this point. Because why did a day or two before the showcase did I see him running his mouth talking about we're ramping up exclusives, more exclusives than ever. And PC gamers, hold tight, man. We ain't really serving you guys up day one, you know. Hey, we're gonna stick to schedule. It seemed like he was even gonna slow it down and delay it a little bit with the statement that he made, just for me to start the show and see PlayStation PC. The next game, PlayStation PC, and then a few games captured on PC. I'm like, yo, what? And it's not even that I'm mad at that, right? But it's like, bro, pick what? Like, Jim Ryan's been caught lying multiple times. But why would you say that and then put all these? This was the PC showcase. I didn't tell. This is the Xbox showcase if we're keeping it real. You saw the post, 12 games. I just can't believe Metal Gear's not an exclusive, by the way, if you didn't know. Just not the Bungie game isn't exclusive if you didn't know. It's like, yo, I was looking for the first party exclusive bangers, not these. Like I said, it's not even that they're indies. It's that the indies look like trash. There was some other game that was in the beginning, Immortals of Avium or something. It looked like Forspoken in first person. Get that out of here. Like, I did not enjoy the showcase. This showcase made me tight. I see people talking about, yo, we're getting another showcase. Bro, if we get another showcase, I'm not even looking forward to it. Why would I look forward to it? The showcase was just ass. The state of plays leading up to this have been ass. I've got no confidence. I don't know anything I didn't know yesterday. Listen, this is just, I see a bunch of damage control on the timeline. I see a bunch of people trying to defend this. I see a bunch of people saying, don't worry, we're gonna get another one. We waited 2 years for this. This should have been the one. There's no exceptions. There's no excuses. There's no saving the event. I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed. I'm looking at my PlayStation right now. I'm not happy with it. This showcase didn't give me any reason to be hyped or as a PlayStation gamer other than Spider-Man, which I knew before the showcase. I knew Spider-Man was gonna look good. I knew I'd be buying it. I've learned nothing. I can play Metal Gear on Xbox or PC. I can play the new Bungie game on Xbox or PC. I can play all the indie trash they showed on Switch, on PC, on Xbox. I can play I can play Assassin's Creed over there. They didn't show me anything. They could have showed Assassin's Creed at a Ubisoft Forward. I was expecting big things, and the only thing that was big here, was a big letdown.